Hello, students. As we have gone through the syllabus that is prescribed for the final year of BSc, semester 5, let us begin with the first module, that is interview skills. Let us go through the introduction of this particular module. You have probably seen and heard interviews of many eminent people on the television, radio, and also an YouTube app. They are generally leaders, politicians, film stars, sports stars, writers, and industrialists. In this module, we are going to study about job interviews and interview skills or techniques which are indispensable tasks for every candidate who is desirous to get better and lucrative job opportunities. Now, let me make it clear here there are two types of interviews: the interviews of successful people on the television, news channels, radios, on YouTube applications, and the interview for a kind of a job. Our focus here would be on considering the job opportunities. A job interview is an interview in which a conversation occurs between an employer and a job applicant. Most of the times, it is observed that a job applicant has a good academic record, or he or she is recipient of university medal, but at the time of the interview he or she fails to perform best in the interview. Consequently, she is unsuccessful to get that job. So it is essential that a job applicant must have confidence and positive attitude to seek that job. So what we have to understand here, the bookish knowledge is not enough. Your gestures, your facial expressions, the confidence, all these aspects are necessary when you face any kind of interview. One should not keep one's attitude that an interview is an ordeal or a hurdle for getting a job. During the interview for the job, the employer's aim is to evaluate whether the applicant is suitable for the job or not. At the same time, it is the employer who judges the aptitude and attitude of the candidate. So there is a difference between the two words, aptitude and attitude. ॲप्टिट्यूड म्हणजे कल, तुमचा त्या कामामध्ये कल आहे का, इंटरेस्ट आहे का, आणि ॲटिट्यूड म्हणजे तुमचा दृष्टिकोन कसा आहे त्या कामाबद्दल, होकारार्थी दृष्टिकोन आहे का, कसा आहे. तर या दोन गोष्टी इंटरव्ह्यूच्या माध्यमातून तपासण्याचं काम इंटरव्ह्यू घेणारी कमिटी करत असते. A job interview gives an opportunity to put forth one's capabilities before the interviewers. prospective employers. Main aim is to judge a sense of values, your attitude towards work. Anyone seeking employment nowadays realizes that things and trends are not the same as they were 10 years ago. Today, different forces are affecting workforce. They are globalization, advancing technology, information explosion, growing diversity, and team-based organizations. So a candidate must be well prepared to test his mental against these circumstances. So you have to be ready with the opportunities that you have and the challenges that you have. So considering the changes in the infrastructure, considering the changes in the IT sector, as a candidate, as a student, we need to be updated to face any type of question that is to be asked during the interview situation. The present module is introduced to you by keeping the view in mind that after the completion of your BSc and even after MSc degree, you must be familiar with the interview skills and techniques. There are certain skills and techniques, and some of you may face the interview just after the completion of your BSc. Some of you go for MSc or any post graduation course and then you face the interviews. So, the compulsory course would aid you to learn some of the aspects during the interview skill. The first point that we will discuss as a student, as a candidate for the interview is preparation for the interview. How to prepare for the interview. We will discuss this point in the next lecture.